Afternoon, welcome back to another sunny day here in the Charente in southwest France. Just going to have a bit of a catch up, bit of a vent, bit of a rant. Going to ask for your help with something. We're going to wander down to the nature reserve, put the memory card back in the nature camera, and yeah, just have a bit of a chat. I've got a list of things to chat about, but it seems we're in the garden. I need to talk about it because I'm kind of this happened last year, and it just devastates me. It just breaks my heart, and I'm going to have to. I'll be talking about this in the near future, but I'm going to have to make some changes. I'm going to have to change the way I'm doing the garden, because there's a way that I like it. I like it a certain way, like an English country garden type of thing. You know, nice and neat, nice and green. And this desert look doesn't do it for me. And yeah, it breaks my heart. So yeah, I've not been able to come out here much because it's been so unbelievably hot this last, well, month. It's been so hot. Yesterday it was 40 degrees. It's supposed to be much cooler this week, and it is nice to be able to come out. It's lunchtime now. It's nice to be able to come outside. Just full stop really, just because you can't do anything in 40 degrees. It's just unbearable. It's supposed to be about 33 today, I think, which is still hot. Still too hot to do anything, but at least I can come outside, you know. There is some rain around, actually. 3 drops just landed on my head about 10 minutes ago, and that was it. It's just, the storm's just gone past, missed us by a few hundred yards, and exactly the same thing happened the other night. Massive storm around midnight. I noticed on the radar, because I heard a couple of drops of rain outside, and I opened the back door. Teddy came rushing in, a huge flash of lightning, and I was like, yes, a storm, fantastic. So I brought Teddy in to sleep indoors, which would have been pretty terrible for him because the house is roasting hot, and the storm just blew away and there was no rain. So it hasn't rained properly for a month, and it's been, as I say, so hot. I know there's wildfires in Spain. Yeah, that would be absolutely horrific if there was fires around here. So yeah, I've got a couple of things to chat about. Try not to keep going on about how hot it is. It is summer. It is summer for a lot of people. I think I get frustrated that I can't do anything. I've even taken to cooking outside because my little oven was just unbearable inside the house. I need to get some ventilation sorted out. Although, where do you get fresh air from when it's 40 degrees outside? So I had my oven set up in the garden, which did save the house from an extra couple of degrees of heat. Yeah, Teddy was wondering, what are you doing out here, you dipstick? It is nice to have a little bit of cloud cover. Not that there's much cloud cover, but it's just so nice and refreshing. There's a bit of a breeze around. I'm going to talk about my nature camera in a minute. I got my water bill the other day. It's probably a subject for a video all on its own. Yeah, I gave myself a little budget to save myself some money on my electricity with my solar panels. I need to talk about my water consumption because I think that will be quite an interesting topic. Maybe I should put some money aside and say, okay, spend this amount of money to save this amount of money over the next 3 years. Yeah, I need to start collecting water, I think. I came down about an hour ago to get the card out of the camera, and my resident deer were in here. Now, when I come down, I don't sneak down in silence. I make sure that I make a little bit of noise, a bit of coughing, etc., etc. But they were all in here. When I say all three of them were in here, mum, dad and baby. And I'm guessing dad, because he tends to be on his own, was here somewhere, and he clambered through this fence and ran off. And as I wandered down towards the nature camera, I will cut these branches back. I'm sure I've said that before. And as I came down towards the nature camera, it was a big rustling behind it. And I don't know if they did run off. I think they might have just, you know, stood still and froze. But yeah, it's nice to know that they're happy in my my little nature reserve. It's absolutely filled with butterflies. It's just lovely. But yeah, actually, talking of my deer family, they didn't go down very well with my last video. You'd think they would. I started my last video with the deer, one of the deer just creeping up towards the camera. I thought that was a nice shot. But when I looked at the video statistics, lots of people clicked off. They were like, yeah, no, I don't like that. So while I'm talking about the nature camera, it's facing in this direction. So there's lots and lots of flattened grass. This is where mum, dad and baby like to hang out. And yeah, the zoomies. Did you stay to the end of the last video to watch the zoomies? That's the most adorable thing. So I think that's his thing, because I've just taken some images off of the memory card a second ago, and they were doing it again. Or he or she, the little baby, was running round in circles. That's his thing. And it just puts a smile on my face. So yeah, actually, while I'm talking about camera, this is where I need your help. I've just ordered another nature camera. So yeah, if you could help me, because I can't afford to buy nature cameras. Have you noticed that I'm making fewer videos recently? I've got nothing to talk about, so I'm not just going to put out rubbish just because I said I was going to make a video. I'm not going to make a video unless I've got something that I've got, you know, to talk about, something to share, something going on, etc. So I'm making fewer videos. That means I'm not going to be bringing in the money. So if you could help me out on my coffee.com page, the link is in the description. I think you can leave any amount, a couple of quid, whatever, you know, just to help me out pay for this camera. I think it's going to be around 60 euros. I found one that's slightly cheaper than the one that I've got. But when you buy these nature cameras, the solar panel is kind of essential. Otherwise, you are forever taking out batteries and charging them up if you bought rechargeables. And it comes with a memory card. So you do find them cheaper, but then you go and buy a memory card and then you buy batteries, etc. It works out more expensive. So I found one that's a bit cheaper than that one. And I've ordered it. Hopefully it'll be here within a week. And it would be nice to have, I mean, maybe eventually I'll have lots of cameras. But it would be nice to have a few. So if you would do enjoy my, you know, little snippets from my nature camera, yeah, help me out. It'd be really, really good. Right, let's put this thing back in here. I did actually pick some of my own lettuce for the first time the other day to have with my, what was I having? I think I did some chicken. I'm tending to be living on chicken right now. Rolled my R's then, did you hear that? Don't know why I did that. Yeah, trying to leave the pizza alone. I've put on a few pounds. That could be a subject for another video as well. Need to go on a bit of a diet, I think. So yeah, chicken salad is back on the menu. Do get a bit sick of salad, but nice to grow your own lettuce. So yes, I got my water bill, and I use a checkbook to pay my bills, my water bill, and my electricity bill is a direct debit, and so I have to go to I have to buy some stamps. I normally got 4 or 5 stamps in my wallet to post bills, and I didn't. I'd run out of stamps, so I thought I would go to the nearest post office. I don't really like going there. there's something about the person that works there that doesn't sit well with me. I've tried to send parcels from this particular post office, and it's like there's some sort of, I don't know, they want to know the ins and outs of everything, you know. Last time I went in there to send a parcel, they were like, what's your email address? I was like, I haven't got an email address. Do you know what I mean? I was thinking, why do you want to know my email address? So they went onto the computer, they looked up my name and started going through lists of email addresses to see if they could find me on some kind of database. I was looking at what they were doing. I was like, what are you doing? That's just out of order, isn't it? And then they went, yeah, no, I can't find a email address for you on here. I'll put my own email address down. Like, why do you need an email address? I'm sending a parcel. It says all the paperwork. Anyway, don't really like going in this post office. So anyway, I went in there and I asked for a stamp. Now, when you post a bill back, all you're putting in the envelope is the little slip that you tear off the paper at the bottom of the letter, and the cheque. I mean, that doesn't weigh anything. That's less than, if you put the cheque and slip of paper together, it's less than a sheet of A4, isn't it? About 2/3 the size of a piece of A4 paper. And she said, €1.52. And I just looked at her and I thought, what? Are you giving me your phone number? Do you know what I was going? Because like sometimes, you know, you don't understand, or most of the time, I don't understand what's being said, being that it's in French. And I just looked, I was like, really? I said, how much? She said, €1.52. And I was like, I thought a stamp was about 70 cents. €1.50, because I was going to buy 4 or 5, you know, keep in my wallet. And anyway, I said, s'il vous plaît. I was like, I'm sure they're cheaper. I normally get my stamps in the paper shop in the nearest town, the Tobac, and they sell stamps there. And I'm sure they're about 70 cents. Anyway, and then she said in English, oh, someone comes in from England, and she said they're cheaper here. Stamps are cheaper here than they are in England. And I was like, no. You know, it's quite a long time since I've been since I've bought stamps anyway, in the UK. And so €1.52, what's that about? £1.25, somewhere around there, isn't it? To post a letter, £1.25. I couldn't believe it. And I was like, no. I said, British stamps. I said they're about 70p, 80p. Anyway, so I came home. You know, do you ever say something and you wish you didn't say it? You know, you wish you just kept your mouth shut and been polite. And not that I wasn't polite, but I kind of was like, yeah, no, you're like, you know, talking nonsense, love. But anyway, I didn't say that. And I came home, and a stamp, a first-class stamp in the UK in 2022, which would have been about the time that I bought a stamp last time in the UK, was 95p. I was like, oh, blimey, 95p. Thought it was about 70. And today, a first-class stamp, you probably already know this. I had a look online, and £1.80. It's gone from 95p to £1.80. It's doubled, almost doubled. The price of stamps have almost doubled in the UK in the last 4 years. That's just unbelievable, isn't it? It's almost like they don't want people sending letters. Do you know what I mean? It's almost like they want everything done on the internet. It's a conspiracy theory, isn't it? So, yeah, I sat there thinking, well, she's right. She's right, it is cheaper here than in the UK. So I was a little bit embarrassed, but our postage price is astronomical. Did they privatise the post office, didn't they? Sure, that might have something to do with it. So really, if it's going to be a bit cooler this week, I need to start making some headway inside the house. Still not 100% sure of what I'm going to do, but I've got an idea and I need to just run with it. So that will be my plan in the next few days. Just got to get my head in the right place. I've been spending some time on the computer going back through old videos, looking for some still images that I can use for a book, if I write one or if I put one together. That's been keeping me busy. Last night, night before last, last night, I was getting ready for my shower. Complete tangent from what I was talking about, my photo book. And I've been noticing the last few days, last few weeks actually, that my bathroom floor, when I go for a shower, is like, it's not dirty, but there's like bits on it all over the place. And I'm quite a clean person. I'm a very clean person, actually. Not OCD clean, but I've got a whitish tiled floor in the bathroom, and any little speck shows up, you know, bit of dirt, bit of dust, bit of whatever. And I clean it up. I like a nice clean floor. And the last few weeks, there's been like just bits of almost like, I don't know, you know, when you shake your jeans after being in the garden, you get loads of dust and dirt. Every night I'm like cleaning it up. And last night I got the vacuum cleaner out. I was standing there naked. Got the vacuum cleaner out just before my shower at about, I don't know, 11 o'clock. And I started vacuuming the floor. And I vacuumed along the edge between the shower, just along from the shower. I've got a little row of tiles that meet the floor tiles. And I was just vacuuming along there, and some ants ran out. So I sucked them up with a hoover, and then some more. I was there for 15 minutes. I was like, I think I've I found the culprit to my dirty floor. I'm sure they're either eating the wall and they're just sort of messing up the floor. So what's going on when I'm in bed? They're having some sort of party, some sort of rave. Do you know what I mean? What is going on at night? Anyway, I stood there for 15 minutes, hoovering, standing there, roasting the heat pumping out of the back of the vacuum cleaner in an already roasting hot bathroom. It was like, what are you doing, Mark? Have a shower, go to bed. But yeah, just thousands and thousands and thousands of ants. Disgusting. And I'm not one for putting chemicals down, obviously, with Teddy, etc., etc. How should I deal with that? Might have to take off the wall tiles and see what's going on behind the wall. But the bathroom's an extension, isn't it? And I've got a feeling they're getting in between the house and the extension. Anyway, had my little catch up, my little rant, my little moan. People do tell me I moan a lot. I try not to moan a lot. Yeah, I'll leave it there. Just thought I'd catch up, say hello, and tell you how sad I'm feeling about my brown garden. Say hello, leave a comment, come and brighten my day. If you can help me out with that nature camera, that would be really, really good. See you later.